welcome to a special, I guess you could call it TTR, the movies, or whatever. It's Toku Roundup, everybody. Yeah!
Yeah!
I of course, am your most beloved overlord and riddle god extraordinaire, Diablo 2016, and with me I am joined by the flamboyant flyer, Fletcher Guy 98.
降臨魔を辞して
The Crimson and Pfizer Cody Crimson.
They woke me up too early, guys. I'm barely staying awake.
We're sorry!
The savage meme queen, ultimate nerd girl.
Yasha, lucky!
We have our frosty monk, Bildra.
Fuck the Watsi. Also, boom!
Yes.
And finally, we have our recorder, Isamu.
Yay.
Well, people, we promised that we'd do it, and we're doing it. Good. And also, for those who've been having trouble with episode 73, we apologize. Copyright is a bitch, and to be fair, we probably might have handled things not in the best way.
You mean me, not we.
Yeah.
True, but we are all a group here. Here, but yeah, people, we're riffing Beast Morphers episode Ode 1 today. Hey, sadly though, our resident Radiant writer Silver Maxis could not join us. Sadly, even though I'm pretty sure he really wanted to, and sadly, the ZM will not be joining us either. It's just the six of us bunch of jokers that are going to be riffing this.
Yeah, it's still gonna be a party, a spy party. Well, wait, they're not spies in this. Never mind.
But yeah. The way this is going to go down, people, is we basically have a rabbit call set up. Insert your Elmo fun build jokes here, yada yada. But on Isamu, who then he set up a rabbit call, and we have the episode up and ready to watch. You most likely will not hear the episode because, well, again, copyright. Right?
Yeah.
But
Of course.
we will be hearing the episode, however, and we will basically be riffing it. Along the way, Isamu will basically have a bunch of slides and images showing up to basically give you something to look at while you listen to with Riff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So welcome to us listening to us ramble about Power Rangers. We're adults, you know.
Yeah.
We're adults. We're gonna complain about a kids show. Wait, we're not gonna complain.
No. We're not going to complain. And we don't usually bring in Mildred for a riff like this, but Mildred insisted on coming in, so here he is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as soon as Ryu Soldier shows up, you're gonna be seeing a lot more of me. So this is a taste of what the hell you're gonna be dealing with in the coming months. Yes. In the words of the best is yet to come.
Yes. Also, that being said, we will still have an open mind, and we will judge Ryu Soldier accordingly upon first impressions. Well,
Yes.
upon initial episodes.
Despite the words certain naysayers, Silver. Sorry, sir, but we gotta call you out on that.
To be fair, it wasn't just him. To be fair, there were a lot of naysayers when it was first announced.
I know, but we don't really know them really by name. And not only that, we like to roast each other, so yeah. But
Yeah. Also, Dale, you're not innocent either. You were giving your fair share to the Riff Soldier when it was first announced.
at first, but then I opened my mind to it. Okay.
Fair enough. You were just salty about how it was dinosaurs instead of dragons.
Yeah, I know, I was salty about that too.
Yes, but now
To be fair, we were all salty about that.
Now, here's the thing, people. Many of you are probably wondering where are we watching this from. The answer is simple. We can't tell you because due to Nick being assholes, hashtag fuck the Nick channel, you cannot find this episode online. You can, however, find it by downloading their wonderful app. No, I'm sorry. But seriously, guys, we do not condone the use of the act of piracy or such. But whatever way you decide to watch your Beast Morphers and whatever, be it either through the app or not, or through other unconventional means, we don't give a shit. We don't give a shit. And quite frankly, you shouldn't care how we see it. All that matters is that we're watching it.
Yes.
Right.
And in the words of Mystery Science Theater, it's just a show. You should really just relax.
Mm-hmm.
Now then, are we all ready to unleash the beast?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, also, I saw what you did there, and boo!
Wait. Hang on. There's one thing I need to grab real quick. Be right back.
Oh god.
Okay. Oh, God.
I think that I know what he's going to come back with, but
Okay, I'm ready to click the thing and start.
I just know it's gonna be cringy.
Oh, it's not going to be cringy.
It's not going to be cringy, you say.
Oh, yeah, who have little face.
No, I have all the faith.
Also, pretty soon, once Hasbro decides to kick Nick out of the room, we might get Power Rangers on more easier ways to get.
I would love that.
You would hope so.
You would also,
They are
get an actual season and not too many seasons.
They are considering
Yeah, exactly.
moving to Netflix for it.
That would be cool.
I would like that.
yeah, that works.
And then maybe Hasbro can actually say, oh, if anybody wants to use our footage, by all means, you are fans.
Yeah. Yeah, oh my god, and Netflix totally went into it a serialized Icebreaker of the Week
Okay.
kind of show.
Okay.
Damon Voltonen was fucking good. Shut the fuck up, nice there.
Now then, since children, you know what time it is?
I knew he was gonna do this.
Oh god damn it.
What the? No! The batteries!
That's what you get for you relying on AAA batteries, idiot.
You could have just asked me before the recording, and I could have had this queued up.
It just came to me just now, and I have to take the fucking wrist strap off so I can. I don't even know where the goddamn batteries are. Fuck! Screw it. Fuck it. It's morphin' time. Blah 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 blah. Ulti, start the fucking video.
Okay, I'm gonna start on the count of 3. Are you all ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
Alti, we are ready to go.
3, 2, 1, play.
Come on.
There we go.
There we go.
Silly reaction. Nothing to worry about.
Now just hours away from when Mayor Daniels will pull the switch for the first time. A clean morph X.
Oh, did you guys know that Megaforce sucks that I did earlier?
Morphin grid into the towers.
Ooh, look at the pretty set design. Look at that.
Tapping into the
Yeah, look at
Those
it.
are some realistic
Also-
looking mannequins.
Yeah, also Coral Harbor. Oh god.
Yeah.
Save the planet from
Yeah.
pollution.
Well, to be fair, they were gonna call it Pearl Harbor, but then they found out what happened to the last place that was named that, and well, they changed their minds real quickly.
3, 4, 5,
I'm not sorry.
7,
I just know.
No,
We
you're not.
interrupted Jim to bring you the juice bar.
10.
Yeah, exactly. And Devin trying to rip off Zach and his hip hop keto.
Hey, look at that. That was my practice hip hop keto.
I just said that.
That was sarcasm. The only way you're gonna learn karate is by following what I do and practicing. Totally agree. Just waiting on you to teach moves that are a little bit more challenging. You want moves that are more challenging? Is that it? That'd be great.
Yes, it would be. Whoa!
Really
Whoa!
Ooh. Dude, chill out.
Back off, Robbie.
Back off, he's got to get his ass kicked.
Yes.
It's a work in progress.
The part of Johnny from Cobra Kai will now be played by his blonde stunt double.
Careful. Someone's gonna get hurt. That someone is you.
This is still a better remake
Ow!
of the Karate Kid than the actual remake we got.
Yes.
Ooh, burn.
Hey, hang on. Hang on, that remake wasn't really that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
Though I will admit, the original was far better.
All these... Nobody's
Yeah,
stopping
but,
this.
Rocky,
Everybody's
you wanted
just
them
sitting
to
back
stop.
and watching.
Good, Tevin. Good. Kill him.
Kill it.
Kill him now.
Oh shit, Dad.
And now for Buzzkill.
Hey, Dad.
Yep.
His dad's the man.
Hi, Dad.
You are leaving. Now.
This guy's voice makes it sound like he's ready to start voicing a monster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Also,
we thought the commander in RPM had a big enough stick up his ass.
You just blew it off.
Blah blah blah, parroting cliches, blah 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 blah. Well, I feel like you've been here before. Have been here before? We've been here before.
Yeah. At least that's not missing.
Someday opportunity will knock. And I just want you to be ready.
Well, what's that, Dad? I'm sorry, I'm playing more Fortnite.
Oh
Yeah,
please, this
basically.
guy. Oh please, this kid has at least some taste in games.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Unbeatable.
To be fair, it could have been worse. It could have said Angry Birds.
But Dad, I just want to
Fair
go in the
point.
simulator.
This whole Morphex experiment is a dangerous mistake. I don't want you to go near that place.
What was that photo snapping sound? Nothing, Dad.
Yeah, nothing, Dad.
That's a very high-res photo for what he just took.
Yeah. Also,
Well,
why
to be fair,
that?
iPhones have pretty good cameras nowadays. So
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they also have really good cloud storage. Just ask everybody who put their nudes on it.
Oh, that's not fair.
Yeah. I will say,
Okay.
while the British
Oh,
Battle
also,
Force is a
okay.
little
British
weird,
Battle
I do
Force.
like how they keep. Yeah, I
I
do
see
like
what
how
you
they
did
keep the
there,
logo.
Hasbro.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see what you did there, and I like how you kept the logo.
Yeah, also, can I just say how surreal it is seeing the Go Busters logo here in American footage?
I know,
Yeah,
right?
It's so cool.
Although I'm seeing this and all I'm thinking is,
Uh-oh.
welcome to the Men in Black.
Looks a lot
What
like
the?
It is.
Yeah, welcome to Men in Black.
Wait.
Sleep on that, won't we?
May now win? Is that you?
Retinal scanner.
Oh no, wait, no, wait.
Hang on,
No, wait.
hang on. She looks about as tall as everybody else looks in front of me.
Yeah, also, ladies and gentlemen, the Bowman Skull of the series.
And this is why you don't
Yeah.
give neuralizers to unlicensed people.
I'm ticklish.
And we
I will-
interrupt
I will-
we interrupt this episode of Power Rangers to bring you the TSA.
I mean, where's the lie?
I do. You're Mayor Daniels.
Truth is the greatest comedy.
That's right.
Yeah, also, hi, Zoe.
Too grateful for
Honestly,
Yeah.
she might be my favorite part of this show so far.
Hello, nurse.
Same. Yeah, also, Isamu, same.
Yeah.
She's my favorite so far.
Sir.
Same.
Today is so exciting.
Same here.
Morphex is gonna change the
Yeah, also, yeah, of course you'd say that. She's a blonde.
I've got ideas.
Of
Tons
course.
them, like Morphex powered bicycles
And?
Morphex powered.
Thanks, Zoe.
Right after I get out of the laundry department.
You made it sound like I'm supposed to be ashamed of that. I'm not.
Yeah.
Still, I can make
Cute.
a difference because I'm not afraid of big problems. I solve big problems.
That's exactly why I became mayor. I think you'll go far, young lady.
Yeah, I get the feeling this is going to be the heart of the show.
Well, look at this. We have a mayor who's actually respectable and kind to people. Oh, what a novel concept.
Exactly.
We barely even
Yeah,
have
the bird's not a dick.
That, Mr. Mayor, is Morphex.
And the morphin
This is the
Oh my
last.
god, it's the last vial of Boo!
liquid.
No, that's the last. That's the last pure sample of Ecto Cooler.
Wait. Nate Silva.
Into the Power Rangers morphing.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Hasbro.
Yeah.
Access to the most powerful energy.
Also,
Real subtle there.
10.
That's exactly.
No. He's not 10. He
He said he discovered more at 10.
Shush.
Mistake.
We're about to hear continuity.
Before they were born, every monster out there in every dimension.
Holy shit! Continuity.
To Sledge and Galvanax.
Holy
All wanted to
fuck!
hate the Rangers.
Actual continuity!
And now that
There
you've
was
wrapped it up,
there was also this Lord Draken guy, but we don't like to talk about that.
And when they come, this
Oh come on, that event was good.
great battle force.
No. I'm just doing it. I know it was good. I'm just playing it off as a joke.
I beg to differ. It's time I showed you something.
Also, a female commander. We haven't seen this in a long while. I mean, we saw that someone with Dino Charge, but
We also saw that with Turbo, but we don't count that.
No.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
no, we don't.
That was just
Master
casually
of
trying
Disguise
to pass.
didn't even
And
penetrate any
fail.
regulations.
You're about as much of a master to. Ooh, hello, intro.
Opening.
Also, 7 minutes. Also, opening? No opening, like, right away. I like that.
I expected
Yeah,
it
also-
after at least 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also, I like it.
Loving
I like how
the
it's more of a-
vocals.
Yeah, I will say,
same here.
I like the vocals, and I like how it's techno and instrumental for the most part.
I have a feeling we'll get an extended version showing off the rest of the cast. That's usually how Power Rangers does this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, at
I'm
least,
really
at least
into
it's
how the
not,
buddy.
this is not another retread.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
So I will
Yeah.
say, I'm even curious to see how the Beast Bots come into this. The Beast Bots being
Relax, they're coming. Also,
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
I'm
dude,
curious
you're
as to
about
how
to
they're
put your master
gonna incorporate
disguise
them.
as Dana Carvey.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Also, oh no, keep those away. Those were used by Lord Draco.
Forget what you've
Lord
heard,
Draven.
Oh,
Morphex would do
Lord
a-
Draven.
These lights and armor.
no! Yes, Lord Draven, who's totally not a rip-off of Dragon.
Yeah. My bad.
No
my
one will
bad.
spot me if I hide behind this bottle of Splash.
Flow from here to here, where it will combine with animal DNA. Then
Yeah, because a bunny is so terrifying.
mutating their DNA.
Mutating them into
What?
Mutating again?
To our secret weapons.
What is this now? The third time?
Yeah.
That's correct.
When was
Yeah.
the last time they did this?
The Go
But
Buster
I know they
screen.
did it in Dino Thunder.
Station should work perfectly with teenagers. And our top
You get to see Hasbro using the Go Buster screen.
fighting skills it takes.
Mhm. Yeah,
For
also
the
because the
Rangers.
bunny is so terrified.
Oh look, new toy.
Oh look, new toys!
Yeah.
So the
He's
morphing
good at
brace.
designing things, but he's not good at naming.
Press the morphing brace.
Oh, shit.
Oh no, it's
Oh no, it's
purple.
a return of Ivanhoe!
Arch rival, Smilex.
No, it's Ivanhoe!
Ivan Oost. We're in
And was the teleporter. I'm guessing he's never. I'm guessing this little boy genius has never seen The Fly.
Exactly where I sent it.
Also, question: how did that float in midair?
So if someone or something
Don't question it.
Question.
Actually, there's a simple explanation. No, there's a simple explanation for that, DL.
Damn it, Gosei!
I'm sorry.
There it goes, sir.
Their identities must remain secret.
It took you a while.
I'm sure you understand.
Of course.
Mr. Mayor, the ceremony begins soon.
What's the point of that?
They're busy. They're busy trying to fight Morpheus in the Matrix.
Good. Get the lights into position.
Well, looky. Look who it is.
Seriously?
Mhm.
Oh!
Who in the... Show me your clearance badge.
He doesn't work here.
Snake.
That's the mayor's son.
Snake.
Excuse me.
He said he had a meeting. Well, I just wanted to try out the simulator, so we don't have time for this right now.
Hold him in detention.
I really wish Ravi had more lines in this, because I really couldn't get a grasp of anything. Like he has, what, maybe 5 or 6 in the whole episode?
and secure. All systems.
There, yeah.
Probably get more dialogue out of him in the second episode.
Yeah, like, I know there's gonna be more, but I can't tell if he's a good actor or not, because I literally can't,
Right.
haven't seen him enough. Zoe and Devin,
Yeah, but
they had a lot of time to shine.
Yeah, but like, you can really tell with this episode, it's more only just like trying to set up everything for the season to come.
Yeah, I just wish he would have gotten more, like, I could understand more
You can
of
only
what
do
he
so
is.
much with 30 minutes.
It's not even 30, it's like...
But important?
Yeah.
What the?
And hopefully make me into a superhero. Yeah, I'm a...
He'll just become your average, ordinary, everyday superhero.
Because I've got you to back me up.
Ooh! Oh, rejection!
Can't be together, not
An actual
We
romance.
interrupt this episode of Beast Morphers to bring you Days of Our Rangers.
Rangers can't.
Watch this,
Yeah.
guys. You can actually.
I know that because
rips in half.
It is.
And there!
There.
And there you go.
Don't make this any tougher than it already is.
Too late.
Too late!
Okay.
you can picture the exact moment where her heart rips in half.
All systems go.
And there it was.
Okay, status report.
The morphing lab is go, Commander. I'm immobilizing
Ooh,
the dead
look at the fancy command
Ooh.
center.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, I will say that whole pre-established relationship is really going to play well into the stock footage when you have the back and forth between Ryuji and Escape.
the countdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Rather than rely on fossil fuels that pollute our world, today we tap into an endless source of clean energy. And once our city proves it's safe, the entire Earth will follow in our footsteps. Citizens of Coral Harbor, the future has arrived. And the future...
Poor Zoe doesn't want to be left out.
We're making history.
What a nice, pleasant meeting. Nothing could possibly go wrong and ruin.
And
T minus 5, 4,
3,
2,
2, 1.
1, and wait
And-
for it. There. No,
There we go.
Wait, not yet. Not yet. Wait for it.
Wait for it.
DNA reconstruction.
And
Phenomenal. It's
It's coming.
3, 2, 1, and there we go.
And
There we go.
This is why
This is why you need it. This is why you don't use Windows 10.
Wait, guys, what kind of snake is he?
That virus, it's infecting the morph.
protect us from the venomous drug that springs from the needles of fangs attacked by snakes. By
Yeah,
snakes.
I got another joke.
So many
Wait,
snakes
Flutter,
you could fill the Great Lakes.
Wait, Flutter, what? Wait, Flutter, what kind of snake is he?
No, there's an attack in the morphing room. We're evacuating.
He is a... Go!
If I can't do that joke, neither can you.
Okay, you can totally do that joke if you wanted to.
Silver's not here, DLBot.
And
they've returned to their natural habitat. No, wait a minute. They were going into Victor and Monty's house.
And fuck.
Oh shit!
Northbuster!
Oh my god!
The bastard son of Agent Smith. Stop right there. We have to point our guns at before we have to point our guns at you first, instead of just
the
shooting
best
you.
introduction ever.
Exactly.
Also,
Yeah.
oh my god, it's the Jackbusters American footage! In the words of Steven Z. Bridge, oh my god, he's so goddamn cool!
Cool! Yeah, also, I will say, I like how Kevin and Zoe are introduced to each other.
Yeah.
Hi there, Escape, and what happened to your color? Weird.
She has a corrupted
Wasn't supposed to be
yellow.
yellow.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, and Denied. Also, I want to talk about
Yeah,
this real quick.
Denied.
I love the sort of static effect they have for them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
same here.
glitchy thing is really nice.
Boom, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way, bitch! Get out the way!
You know, I feel like we've seen this scene several times before, but I can't figure out where. Maybe it's some kind of preview?
I don't know. Also, I will say, notice one thing they're not doing during this fight? They're not talking!
Yeah, and the fight choreography is vastly improved.
Like, I think even just the direction in this is better than I've seen in Power Rangers for years.
Yeah, there's not a shaky cam or anything.
There is a clear sign of improvement here, and that super kick!
Like, they have better establishing shots, the shot reverse
Oh,
is better.
It's the live action Donkey Kong movie.
Everything.
And that's why you don't stand on high places.
Yep.
Oh, I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
No hentai! No hentai! Someone stop it!
I've literally seen this one before, but you know.
And unite!
Also, let's not question how they basically cut off the sequence for the more effects. So we'll just ignore that and watch this awesomeness.
Yeah.
They've morphed into Power Rangers.
No shit, Sherlock!
They did cut off the more effects, but they already had some in there beforehand. It was the virus that was going into it.
Yeah, also that Roxy line, no shit, Sherlock!
What you are, but you're not Blazing Roxy.
Master of the obvious.
Ooh, snappy comeback!
Ooh!
And honestly, that was the only one they needed, not one every 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, does this make Devin a speedster now?
Oh.
No.
He is not getting a day pass to the Flash Museum.
He can be a speedster, but he doesn't have access to the speed force.
Hold on. I have to make a joke about Yellow. You can fly? No. Jump.
No.
Jump.
Nice one. We have to find a way to get rid of these avatars.
Also, my name is Devin Daniels, and I am the fastest ranger alive.
As far away as possible.
Anyway, this episode is all original footage, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 100%
Oh yes,
original.
it's all original footage.
Yeah, it's all original footage.
That's awesome.
Oh, and they're using the camera guns. Nice.
Nice.
I want to hear them explain why they're shaped like they are, because they're not going for the secret agent thing. They're just designed that way.
Yeah.
We'll have to probably explain it later.
I don't care if it's a dumb explanation, I just want one.
Yeah.
And
They'll probably explain it. Yeah, and gone. Ooh, helmetless shots.
Helmetless shots.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh.
And his hair is completely on point.
Hey, to be fair, Scott from RPM had a bigger afro.
Hey, wait. Hey guys, look! It's smoldering crater left behind by Ninja Steel. Wait. No, don't do it! You put them into the gamma pods from Ghost!
Oh no!
Roxy. You know we can't be together.
My love and a ranger will be back after these messages.
I am so lonely. I have got nobody on my own.
Damn it, old T.
Also,
Sorry.
dramatic tension like this in the first episode.
Says,
Oh,
Yeah.
guys, I'd be an avatar too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I wonder who Ravi would have
Avatar,
become
you'd be
if they had went through
stuck
with
having to deal with Korra's bullshit.
Hassling at the gym.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I should have jumped.
No sweat, man. I can take care of
But
myself.
what suit do you think they would have used if they would have made Ravi into an avatar?
I honestly think they would have used a repainted enter.
Nate, report.
Yeah,
Probably.
maybe.
Their bodies are perfectly healthy, but their brains are functioning as if they're in a deep sleep. From what I can tell, the virus duplicated them, creating essentially their evil twins.
So how do we awaken Blaze and Roxy?
Blaze and his avatar, Roxy and her avatar.
Gee, I wonder if it involves having to destroy the evil
As
avatar.
long as their avatars are awake.
No, you don't say.
Wait, evil
Just remember,
avatar,
this falls with the old rule of too much pink energy is dangerous.
Even though they're dimension, they're intelligent. They'll find a way back here.
That's why we have the three of you. The Power Rangers. To protect
Oh, wait, hold on.
You can count on me, Mom.
Mom!
Commander.
Mom?
Yes!
Zoe.
Yeah,
Wait,
The plot thickens.
The Morphex is combined
Also-
with DNA.
the plot
Also-
thickens.
Also,
DNA.
I love how this woman is being logical. She knows that right now they're basically the only the Rangers they have, and basically deciding to go with it instead of immediately trying to get the Power Words away from them.
Mm-hmm.
Smart lady.
Yeah.
No, not that smart lady.
I'm in.
No, not the one for 5.
To learn. Take them to the battle simulator and teach them what they need to know. We may not have much time.
Yay! Desmond finally gets to go in the simulator!
Plug them into the Matrix.
Ooh,
And
episode
a
What we
3.
don't
preview of
see is
what
him
is
getting
to come.
getting his ass kicked by a badass hologram.
Power Rangers can stop it. Unleash the beast with high-tech morphers. Activate beast power.
And now a glimpse as to what is to come. Hey kids, buy this toy! Buy that too!
Yeah, buy this toy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Look
buy
at this
that.
Japanese stock footage.
Power Rangers Beast Morphers. Saturday mornings at
The only time they'll use stock footage in that episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there we have it.
According to
Oh, we
got-
Power Rangers.
Stop.
Sorry. Sorry.
Alright. So, that was Beast Morphers episode 1. Beast Unleashed. So, what do we think of it?
It's really
This
Best
was
promising.
pilot
really
since
good.
RPM.
I have likened this to Battlefield 1, mostly because the day before this showed up, I happened to be watching a very comprehensive review of that game. Because the rate that things were going with the Neo Saban era, the Power Rangers as a brand was destined to fall, and fast, because it stopped pushing
Karen.
down, stopped establishing its own identity.
Mhm.
What we
And it
have
stopped caring
here
altogether.
is a return to form, stepping off,
Oh,
a step off of the cliff. I know some people are going to go that this is the best it's been in years, but I think that needs to be kept. What happened is that thanks to this purchase, which I know some people are still going to be contentious over and still try and come up with excuses. Sorry, I think I got something in my
sorry,
throat.
You're fine.
Was there something in your throat?
I'm good. But the fact remains that with the Hasbro purchase, you have the opportunity for it to get its footing back. But it still has a long way to go to establish the throne that it used to have.
Yeah, I do think that this was a decent pilot, but whether the rest of the season is going to be as good as yet to be.
I think this is a very good step in the right direction.
Oh yeah.
I think so too.
This is. Let's bottom line this right now. This is a vast improvement.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's actually enjoyable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I legitimately enjoyed this. The only things that could be considered, quote unquote, bad, technically, and that's huge air quotes, is that comic relief duo were not really as funny at times, though it's clear that their comedy is definitely far better than Victor and Monty's ever was.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna play devil's advocate on that, and they have a purpose.
The thing is, they bring good levity to this, and and that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, true.
Oh yeah.
You need. There's a reason why there's the term relief in the phrase comic relief, and I do think a lot of people have misunderstood the importance of comic relief.
Yeah, I will agree. I'm not as harsh as I was before after seeing guys further go into this, and yeah, they are right about what they said. Ed, you need comic relief to relieve the tension.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I will say is, so much was improved by this. We had far better acting. We had far better production value and production design.
Mm-hmm.
We had much better done fight scenes and way better pacing.
Oh,
than
definitely.
ever. And the thing that I have seen from this is something I have not seen in a long while from any real Power series since I hate to say it, RPM.
Yeah.
Dino Charge was good, but what I see here is I see effort. I see lots of effort, passion, and care, and more importantly, this feels original. I hate to say it, but the problem with the past few seasons is they've been, well, when it boils down to it, run of the mill.
Yeah, also, Joe, can I have one thing to that since you mentioned Dino Charge as one? My thoughts on the Dino Charge premiere when it first came out were rushed. It was very rushed. They were just trying to get the plot going as quickly as possible. With this, they take their time to set up things, and I said it earlier, this really feels like a setup episode. They're trying to set everything up, set up the world, set up the characters. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They lay the groundwork for everything that you're going to see in the season.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I love how they paced the episode, that they saved the morphing until the final act. That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
We need this kind of pacing again.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Because ever since the Saban era, it's always felt like there's always been a big rush to get to the end, as if they want to get this over with as much as some people who are suffering through it.
Problem with the Dino Charge premiere.
Guys, it's not a race. These 40 or so episodes. Take your time.
Yeah.
One thing that I was very much made clear to me with this is that even though now I will admit, when I found out that Noam Keneal was still going to be involved, I started to get nervous. But I think the problem is, in the past, he was the final word when it came to scoring. Now he's one part of a team, which means there are people there willing to tell him no.
Yeah.
You can already tell the music in this is much different than it was in Neo Saban.
Oh yeah.
Well, they don't use the samurai theme when there's no samurai there.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely a plus.
Yeah.
And no, I will not let that go because that is embarrassing.
Yeah, also, I will say.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, also on the music thing, I want as obnoxious and over the top. They play it more subdued in this.
Mm-hmm.
The premise itself is very interesting.
Oh,
yes,
very.
It is also an use of basically trying to include an equivalent to the Enertron from. But this is a very creative and unique solution, and honestly, that's what Power Rangers has been lacking for years. They've been, and Saban has been so content on just sticking to the stock footage. Don't bother doing anything original. It'll save us money. So what if people hate it? We don't care. Blah blah. Shut the fuck up, you hack.
Mm-hmm.
I will
After the shit I've learned, you try to pull back when the X-Men. I have no respect for you, good sir. I don't care if you kickstarted Power Rangers ain't alive today because of you. It's because of people who actually gave this farther than you clearly would have if you were still in charge.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
So I say to you, Mr. Haim Saban, you can take your nostalgia for NPR, shine it up, twist it real nice sideways, and then shove it right in the ass.
Yeah. Also, on the thing you said Ed, earlier with creativity and original, but then again, I am still in the camp that says paying attention to the Sentai is not always a bad thing. If you look at something like Time Force.
Well, here's the thing: if you're gonna,
there's a difference between sticking closely and being slavish. That's the reason why.
Yeah, true.
A guy like Chip Lin is somebody who knows when to utilize the source material effectively and when to drop it. A guy like Jonathan Zacher is such a fanboy of the source material that it blinds him, and he needs to see everything under that lens, even when it doesn't make any logical sense.
Yeah. But back to the whole thing of owning their equivalent to energy, tapping into the morphing grid. That is just wow. That is honestly an amazing idea. And the morphing grid, something we have not even bothered mentioning ever since fucking Overdrive.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was Jungle Fury.
It was Jungle Fury.
Yeah, it was Jungle Fury.
Jungle Fury where we had the whole hacking into the thing.
Yeah.
And then there was RPM where they didn't outright state it, but it was heavily implied.
Yeah. But the point is, we haven't seen or heard a thing about the morphing grid in years. Not even fucking Super Mega Farce it ever bothered to mention it once. The anniversary season. That should show you people how bad this was getting.
Also, that whole scene with the mirror with a name drop of Rita and Galvanax and Slade.
And this technically proves that. Well, it hints at the fact that this either or A takes place on the same or same dimension or Earth as Ninja Steel and such, or takes place on a different one, but one that has access to dimension hopping technology.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they wouldn't have known about this. And honestly, I could see some trepidation when it came to tapping into the morphing grid. This is a powerful source. It's the power source for every range power in existence. And trying to tap into it for energy, that's a risky business. As honestly, and while they never outright stated Drakon by name, I believe in a fan theory that Grid Battle Force was made in response to the aftermath of Shattered Grid.
I get the feeling that that's something that a certain writer would probably want to put in, but they're probably not going to outright do that due to legal issues. Let's just say.
To be fair, if they did that, that would be amazing, but it's still unlikely.
Yeah.
Especially since if you do that, then you have to find a way to bring in Drakon, and if you do that, then you have to find a way to get JDF some more screen time. And do you really want that?
No.
Oh, that probably ate up.
I think that idea is going to be played with more in the comics than in the show itself.
Yeah. What? Scotsman, put this away!
What did he do?
Check the goddamn grinder.
Oh, good God, Scotsman, what did you do?
Scotsman, what the fuck is this doing here? Here, put that away and focus on the damn recording.
Anyway.
You guys are talking. I don't want to interrupt.
Okay.
You're fine.
Scotsman, delete that footage.
Yeah, also, to be fair, he's not wrong. Why is that a thing?
Because you have not suffered enough.
Apparently so.
Okay. But now that we've discussed that, let's talk about the characters. I like all of them here.
So do I.
I don't hate any of them.
Blaze is the right kind of dick.
Okay, speaking of, I want to talk real quick about Blaze. I get a very bad vibe from him. I get like a Jared from Jungle Fury vibe, like the vibe of a kind
me
of guy
too.
that isn't really all that nice, and is most likely the humongous is dickwad.
Yeah, same.
I honestly
I
believe
don't.
in.
I think it's too early to say, but
Yeah.
I could very much see him as the type of person who needs to be in control.
Or
Yeah.
maybe someone who likes to have power. And honestly, here's the thing that you need to keep in mind. Even though Blaze technically passed the test and such the qualifications of being a ranger, that don't mean he's a good guy. Because
He passed the test to be part of a military unit.
he passed the test, but that don't mean he's a nice guy. Red Rangers have passed that test too and turned out evil. Hi, Charlie, how you doing?
I mean, but here's the thing. See to give Blaze a power up and show. Basically, have it. They do defeat Blaze's avatar, and Blaze wakes up, and he still just asks the Evox to give him power.
Yeah. Honestly, that's something I would love to see. That's not something I would. Here's the thing.
I would be genuinely impressed if they actually did that. Simply because and I realize this is referencing stuff that's happened off camera, but do you remember my little theory regarding Michi?
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah, that he was supposed to be an irredeemable character. Yeah, honestly, I would like for them to do that.
Yeah.
The impression I get off of Blaze is that honestly, if he was free from his avatar, even after he went back to being human, he would still go back to Evox because he wants that power. He needs that power. He has a hunger, a desire to have that power. And when someone has that much of a desire for power, they're willing to do anything to get it, even if it means making a deal with the. And I'll admit, honestly, I was slightly disappointed at first when I found out that they were basically just making copies of them and not really turning them fully evil. But honestly, I kind of prefer it this way since I kind of like it this way now, thinking more about it because of the idea that these are basically like evil versions of these people, with probably the worst parts about them magnified. Like, I can imagine Roxy's avatar being very bitter towards Robbie, hating the fact that he basically broke things off with her for stupid reasons. And honestly, this gives a nice sense of dramatic tension, because there is now dramatic stakes when it comes to this. It's not just about fighting Evox, it's about getting these two people back.
Yeah.
That's honestly a breath of fresh air. And here's the thing that, and let's bring up something that me and ZMF brought up before about Beast Morphers. So we essentially have a series involving a female commander wanting to turn a set of people into super soldiers to fight off threats to the city. Meanwhile, we have one person's girlfriend basically being turned evil, and along with one of his friends basically becoming evil themselves. Is anyone else getting Liveman and Jetman flashback?
Oh, you getting that?
I can see that.
I can see it, but I'm not entirely sure if that was
intentional,
if that was done intentionally, or if that's just a coincidence. Especially since the commander in this case, the vibe that I got out of her performance reminded me of Amanda Waller, but far less ruthless.
Oh yeah,
You got that
totally.
too, huh? But
I mean, she can
And
still
me
put
saying-
bombs in people's necks. We're not ruling that
Well,
out.
me saying far less ruthless is a massive, massive, massive understatement.
Mm-hmm.
given that Amanda Waller is a bitch to the highest degree.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, but one thing that I do want to like also, and this involves Robbie in particular. I love the fact that they've already given him a flaw about him, and that's that he seems too serious and straightforward. And he
Yeah.
seems very
He's
implicit
a stiff
on
neck.
rules. Yeah, he's very strict on rules and regulations, and we already see him making a flaw in judgment, and in the first episode, the breakup with Roxy. I love this. The problem that we've had with Rangers in the past is, well, they've been too perfect.
Yeah.
They've had a problem in an episode or two, but no real character flaws, particularly.
No.
As far as our new Red, he very clearly has a flaw.
Yeah.
Daddy issues.
Discipline.
Also, daddy issues.
Well, not mostly daddy issues, but mostly discipline. And he lacks the ability to take things seriously. And well, that's not always a bad thing. In certain situations, you have to be serious and not treat it all as a joke. Because in a situation like this, there are people who are depending on you, and if you don't take the job seriously, you're gonna get someone fucking hurt.
Or worse.
Oh yeah,
Or worse. Do you think the series is gonna be ballsy enough to tackle that subject?
I mean, I know where the series could be a total dick to Devon. Have his father be corrupted and become the Enter.
Ooh.
As nice as that would be, I am not entirely sure that's what Chip has in mind.
Yeah, I get a mixture, I get a mixture of Colonel Truman and Phil Collins from this guy.
Yeah.
The guy is very regiment and strict, and I'm honestly curious how they'll tackle the whole thing with Daddy Gears learning that Devon's now a Power Ranger, and the fact that the city he now depends on.
Yeah, same here.
He's not going to take that well.
He's not going to take it well, but there's not much he can do about it. You can't undo that bonding.
Exactly.
Yeah. Once you're bonded, there's no turning back. But
besides, what's he gonna do? Grab him?
Yeah, exactly. What's he gonna do?
What he gonna do? Round him?
Yeah.
But finally, let's talk about how there's not much to talk about with Roxy since there wasn't much to her. But let's talk about Zoe. Zoe is probably one of the more interesting characters, given the fact that there's already hints of a backstory that she was a candidate for becoming a ranger, but accidentally did something, but apparently ended up on laundry duty. One thing I know about complexes like this, that doesn't usually happen easily. You have to make a huge screw up if you get demoted to laundry duty. And I'm hoping that they play this serious and they don't really play it off as some big joke like, oh, she accidentally set off one of the blasters or whatever. Oh,
I hope to God not.
Yeah, but you might want to check the grinder.
I've seen it, Scotsman.
Oh, no.
Gosh.
Yeah, but look what Isamu just wrote.
What the? Oh. Right. Okay. But
yeah, but I do take things seriously sometimes.
Sometimes, but the fact of the matter is that we can all agree here that we are that we are cautiously optimistic about Beast Morphers, and we're excited to see where it goes next.
Yeah.
Next episode, by the time this is uploaded, should be on by tomorrow. So look forward to that. And no, we will not be riffing in the next episode. We are only riffing the first episode to give our initial thoughts. If we have additional thoughts, we'll most likely give them while on the roundup, which, by the way, tune in for the next episode tomorrow. Hashtag cheap plug. But I give this an A plus.
Yeah, same here.
I'd probably give it the same grade as well.
Yeah. Good first episode. Beast Morphers, please hold up. Please.
Yes. Yeah. Chip, you have done well, and I feel sorry that Saban held you back on this. Your work is showing. We appreciate it. But Chip, the bottom line is, Mildred, I think you know what button I want you to hit.
Oh yeah, in the immortal words of our dear one-armed Mr. T analog.
Yes. But Mildred, Scotsman, what are your ratings?
See. Give it a A-.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Mildred?
I'm going to go with a under your guys' setup. I'm going to go with I'm going to go with an A. Under my setup, I'm going to go with a recommended. The only little nitpick that I have is that the Riptide gem looked a little too much like the old juice bar for my liking.
Fair enough. I hear you.
Fair enough.
But
that is splitting all of the hairs.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but the point is that this shows a lot of promise. Hopefully the rest of the series will do well. Well, it looks like PR is starting to get back in its stride. Right? But that will do it for us. As here on the Toku Roundup, it's time for the wrap-up. Flutter?
I have been your flamboyant flyer, Flutter98, saying, "Go on, Flyers."
Scotland?
Good night.
Seriously? Whatever. Alti?
Okay, I have been your Savage Being Queen Ultimate Nerd Girl, and I will tell you all to stay nerdy, my friends, and always dance to keep time on dancing.
Mildred?
As always, my name is Mildred. I am your gaming monk. Stay fucking frosty and fuck the Watsy.
Isamu?
I'll just see you guys later.
Alright then. Finally, I have your most beloved overlord and Riddle Galactic What's 16, reminding you that I'm just a passing by Toku fan. Remember that. Please don't forget to praise our meme lord goddamn Kuroto. And word of advice, people, if you see some purple stuff of running through your tubes, make sure to cut the line real quickly. It could lead to an evil virus. Or it could just lead to purple stuff from Sunny D, and let's face it, no one likes this shit.
Well, the news is back.
And as always, show, and we will see you guys next time, or rather tomorrow.
Yep. Later.